go. Hey, this is another episode of the I Feel Like podcast, and we back.
We made it.
We got an episode for you. This one's going to be a little bit different. We're doing one-on-ones just to, introduce the motherfucking co-host of the podcast. This one, we got Tony motherfucking Thumbs in the motherfucking, I was about to say sauce. Tony Thumbs in the motherfucking building. And we got, we're just going to throw questions his way so you guys can get it like an idea of who Tony really is,
The weird nigga on the group.
We haven't been doing regular episodes because we wanted to make sure that you guys know who is behind the mic and, what we do and how we feel and, what kind of vibes we bring to the motherfucking podcast. So,
old nigga vibes.
Let's jump straight into it, Tony, tell us about yourself.
I'm amazing. Mm-hmm. Nah, man, I'm from California, Sacramento.
Yep.
Been up here since 2005. Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. And dad,
Yeah, dad. All around, regular motherfucker. Mm-hmm. But sometimes, you got to pop out and show niggas and do different shit. I feel like right now I'm in like my third life of just being an old nigga.
Okay.
And relaxing and staying the fuck out the way. I have my time ripping and running.
You're 40, right?
Yeah.
40.
Since 8'4", baby.
Yeah, since 8'4".
Grown and shit.
Yeah. Mike's since 4'8".
Me?
Yeah, you old bitch. Nah. So what's
Y'all
some?
Know it.
Wait, what?
Yo, go ahead.
What's something that people don't know about you? That's one thing.
That I used to be an exotic dancer.
Okay,
I can kind of believe that. He's not lying.
I'm not even. Yeah, I don't.
He's probably not even lying about that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, I am.
Nah, he bringing it back.
Hell no,
he's
man.
like, you know what? I can't.
Nah, I can't even do it. Oh man,
And that's where the thumbs comes from.
Nah, like what most people wouldn't know is that in real life I'm just a nerd.
Yeah,
I can stay by myself, play video games, watch anime, read books, play chess, just do nerd shit. In real life, that's what I really like to do. Mm-hmm. And you know what I mean? Sometimes on here, it don't seem like it. Because I be, wilding a little bit. But in real life, I'd be like,
So you see that new chapter? Okay. This is just basically us just getting to know you, and then we're going to jump into likes and interests. I think Mike has 3 for you for getting to know you.
Yeah, so if someone met you for the first time, I guess it's kind of the same thing. If somebody met you for the first time, what's something they would be surprised about you?
That I know I know a little bit about a lot of shit. So I can have a conversation about anything with anybody.
Yeah.
So I'm relatable like that.
Okay.
And that comes from, spending a whole bunch of time selling vacuums, going to people's houses door to door.
Shit.
You gotta relate to motherfuckers.
Yeah, you do you got to kind of pick them apart a little bit.
Yeah,
pick their brain.
Yeah, because, one thing people like to do is they like to talk about themselves more than they like to talk about anything. And it's easier to like somebody when you let them talk about themselves. Mm-hmm. So that's how you learn shit.
Okay, that's fire. That's fire.
It's kind of like, they say you can't, you can't sell ice to an Eskimo unless you know he like ice.
Sure you can.
You can't tell that he's 40.
But I'm saying you gotta let him,
Yeah.
They gonna tell you they like ice, then you can sell the ice.
Well, you know what? Here is some ice. I do happen to have some.
Yeah.
Man, I like you, man. Here's a little $2 off.
Yeah. See.
Okay.
All right. So, what's something from your upbringing that still influences you today?
My mother had 3 jobs, and because she had to raise 3 kids by herself. So, seeing that, and then seeing my uncle, who always used to work from 6 o'clock in the morning to fucking 6 o'clock at night, it showed me that as long as you work hard, there's no reason why you should ask for help from somebody else if you can go out there and work hard yourself. You know what I mean? But pretty much just go. You can make it happen if you want to. There's no need to sit around and fucking cry about your situation. Just go put in the effort and make it happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you still here.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
because if you need, if the more you ask for help, the more comfortable you get with it, and then people start to treat you different because you need their help. Fuck that.
And it creates that habit too.
Yeah, fuck
Where you're
that.
like, all right, I got it. I don't need to go work for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a nasty thing to
People
owe
get
someone a
themselves figured
favor.
out.
yeah, nah,
That's
fuck
it.
that.
Yeah.
Small or big. I hate owing niggas favors. It's like,
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to ask for nothing.
They love to throw that in your face.
Facts.
Okay, so this is probably a good. How do y'all two know each other?
shit, we really related for real. We are ex in-law or ex brother-in-laws. So his sister and my brother were married
For a long time.
for a long time. I was in high school when I started
Yeah,
saying
this
Tony.
nigga was trying to sneak out the house.
Yep.
I'm not mad at. He was still jerking and shit. Little dreads, had little tight pants.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Let's know.
Context.
What about that sound?
Hold on. Context.
Oh, dancing.
Dance it.
Dancing, my bad. Whoa.
Yo.
Pause.
Hey, pause. Hey, I was a jerk. Okay, I was doing the reject.
He
I was
was
cat
the-
daddying.
He was he was
Cat
the
daddying,
dancer.
skinny
Like,
jeans, videos on fucking YouTube. You're never gonna find them. But
hey,
they're
if
there.
there was Soul
Don't say that.
Train, he'd have been on it.
Don't say that. That's the one to flex the other day.
Oh nah. Oh nah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That's
And then
yeah.
he's
Moving on.
He's a nerd too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that it kind of just like
You
shifted
got the
together.
low, like,
He's cool.
yeah.
He's not wild and So that's how we kind of like drifted in the same direction and it ended up
Yeah.
being cool.
Yeah, we used to fucking play Monopoly and shit, fucking at the house or my mom's little house, fucking just chilling. I think I've even had, I wouldn't say I've had some of my first drinks, but when I first started drinking, I've drunk with the older brothers and Tony and shit like that. So I consider him like an older brother, you know.
Boom.
So
Well, let's jump into likes and interests. Interests.
Cowboys, nigga,
Interests.
Super Bowl champs.
Oh,
facts.
that's not a
The
question.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna edit that out in post
We
because
just
we
throwing
don't,
it
we
out.
don't give a
Kings,
fuck.
nigga, Sacramento
Nah,
Kings.
I
that
do,
is-
yeah, I do second that.
Whoa, no, okay.
So then we had a stand. Oh shit, we had a standstill.
See, yeah, See,
yeah.
that's what
One of
y'all
my
Cowboys,
favorite terms is we
Kings.
gonna win it all next year.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
I've been seeing posts like that. They're like, here it comes, and it was like, this is our year.
Every year.
No.
I wouldn't know what to do.
All right,
We
good
win the
luck lighting
Super
the
Bowl,
beam.
win an NBA championship.
Shit, I'd act a fool.
I'd be like, oh shit, we really won.
I'm getting a tattoo if we win. So
Yeah,
that's
if the
already-
Kings win. Or,
any. I'm getting a Kings tat no matter what. But if the
Matter of fact-
Niners win a Super Bowl, I'm getting it.
Now that I think about it, we in the same boat. You ain't never seen your team win nothing.
I have. I'm old enough.
They won when I was born.
I'm old enough. I was
You're old too then.
I was a baby
Yeah.
when they won.
I was a Cowboy
I've
fan.
never
in
seen-
'90.
Any of my teams win anything.
But that's how you know I'm down for the cause, bro. Like I've been here, bro.
Thanks.
Like through thick and thin.
Thanks.
Like it's not because we were winning. Like I wasn't born. I was like, yeah, I'm fucking with them. They winning. It was just my team. Like
Nah, but they have been winning though. I ain't gonna lie, they've been good. They had some bad years,
yeah.
but like they've been good.
You got
more than
the
Cowboys.
Cowboys, the Kings. Who else? You watch college?
College, I don't watch. But if I was to say like college football, Buckeyes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
with me, I just like the players.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fair.
Yeah, like it first started. I didn't even watch college football until like Vince Young.
Okay.
And I was like,
Okay.
God damn, this nigga's good. And then when he played that game against USC, I was like, oh, this is the greatest football player of all time in college. That was the best performance ever. Vince Young versus USC.
Yeah, that is all time. I remember seeing that as a little kid.
But I've been fucking with the Ducks since I've been up here, though.
Yeah, my mom
Okay.
tried to force me to like the Ducks. She's like, "You live here now. This your team." I said, "Wait, hold on.
And it's Nike.
No,
That's not how that works."
they got good uniforms. I will give them that.
Yeah, they be clean.
They almost won.
And the 808 mask started with Mariota.
Yep. So, what's something that you really enjoy talking about? Like, all the time? I probably answered it with the Cowboys, huh?
No. What I like talking about is like motivational shit and people pursuing and overcoming.
Yeah.
I can talk about that all day. Talk to somebody else about that all day.
That shit's fire, too, because it rubs off on you. Like,
Yeah, man.
feels good. Like, it ain't nothing like talking about something positive.
And learning shit.
Mm.
And also, like, the fucked up shit we did in our past. I like talking about that shit, too. Cause it's like, damn, look at what the shit I overcome.
It's like I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. This was the whole idea behind these 3 interviews. Was like getting to that point eventually. You know, getting to know each other more personal. To where conversations is more, you know, natural.
Yeah, but, you know, like I said earlier, I can talk about anything for all day. Mm-hmm. But, you know, the more shit you learn, the better it is.
Okay. What's something that you believe that most people don't?
Cowboys is going to win it this year.
You and this nigga both.
That makes 2 of us. That makes it 2 of us.
All right, so this has been an episode. No, just kidding.
Nah, man, what I believe is that most people, I'm not even going to say most people, everybody's here for a reason, but most people are too afraid to find it. So that's why I believe that most people don't. Like a lot of people think they just here to be here, but no, everybody's here for a reason. Either you're here to be a star in the movie, or you're here to be the sidekick in somebody else's movie. But everybody's here for a purpose.
Shit, you can even be here just to film the movie. You be on the team,
but everybody
the production
plays a
crew.
role.
Yeah.
You just gotta
Be the extra.
You gotta make yourself important in the movie.
Yeah, that's one thing too. That's like I hate people that be like right outside of the house, like right outside of the door of their dream. Like, well, I don't know if if I do this, I don't know if I like it, or I don't know, and then they just never take that step. And it's like, bro, you were right there.
Just do it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Why
Trial
not?
and error.
Yeah.
You die once. You live every day.
Okay.
Well, what kind of hobbies you got? What kind of interests? Weird things? Something that somebody might not know.
Weird things.
Not weird things.
This nigga's mind was like,
different. Finally, you know.
Somebody wants to know.
let us have it. Let us have it.
Reading books, audio books, video games, of course, Madden.
What kind of audio books?
I think right now I'm listening to David Goggins. You Can't Hurt Me.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to train to go run a marathon. Mm-hmm. And one of the things was just listen to that shit while you're doing it, and that shit passes. But I just finished the Bible, because I never read the Bible before. But I just finished the Bible, but it's read by all like famous black actors.
That's fire.
Denzel, Angela Bassett, Samuel Jackson plays God.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was like 85 hours.
Hey,
but that should get you through
lie.
work.
I'm going to delete to that.
Yeah, and then I listened. Because there's a lot of shit in there.
Yeah.
That's like kind of contradictory, but until you listen and read the shit, you can't understand where other people are coming from. So that was my perspective of even doing that. I wanted to see what the fuck everybody's talking about.
That, and it's I think it's one of those things that's made for you to interpret what it means to you.
Yeah.
Because even if it's like not even like shit that may or may not have happened, it's some shit that you can take and then process and be like, oh, okay, this is what it means to me, and this is how I'm gonna live my life based off of that.
And you can look and see where shit is drawn from in other places.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So to me, I looked at it as like, this is a big ass collection of stories. Mm-hmm. It's like a manga, like One Piece. Like, because in like 1,000 years, if there's no Bible but there's all the mangas of One Piece, they can make that a religion. And be like, just put all that shit together.
Okay.
Yeah, but in there's some wild shit.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I didn't read, but I just listened to something. You remember the movie The Hate You Give?
Yeah, my daughter read that book and I took her to go see that movie.
Yeah, there was a prequel to it. I just listened to that shit. That's just kind of fire.
Yeah.
Concrete something. I don't remember, but I was just listening
Yeah,
to
The
it
Hate
randomly.
You Give. That's from a Tupac shit. Mm-hmm. Thug.
Yeah. Yeah, I listened to it. I was like, at first I was like, damn, isn't this like a middle school book? But I was like, you know what, this shit kind of fire. I was like, this
You
shit
see the
kinda dope.
movie?
Yeah, the movie's cool.
Yeah, the movie was dope.
Me and Kendra, when we fucking around, I always be like, Khalil. They fucking ex, bro.
You got a favorite book?
Huh?
Do
got a favorite book?
Do I have a favorite book?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, How to
Yeah.
Win Friends and Influence People.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Makes
it's a whole bunch of like get your mind right. Just
Yeah.
be the right type of
Makes
person.
sense.
That's most of my books.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I need to
Okay.
learn shit. Puzzles and chess and shit too.
What's something you nerd out about that most people wouldn't expect?
Comedians,
Yeah.
stand-up comedy, and
I top 3 all time.
and kung fu movies.
Top 3?
Top
Kung
3
fu.
comedians:
Top 3. Yep. Top 3 comedians.
Red Fox, Richard Pryor,
Okay.
and
Okay.
Patrice O'Neal.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, who was the first one you
Okay.
said?
Red Fox.
Red Fox. Okay.
That nigga's hella funny.
That's definitely an old head list. But okay.
I'm old, nigga. Sanford and Son is one of my favorite shows of all time.
You
Bro, I was
watching
just-
it black and white.
I was listening to Kevin Smith. He still does his podcast, and he was talking about if you could make Stepford and Son, who would you cast as father and son?
Probably. Damn, it gotta be an older motherfucker.
They were saying Tracy Morgan and someone else, but I'm like, no, I wouldn't do
Tracy
it.
Morgan ain't it.
The other one they had was Eddie Murphy, and I was like, it's still not even it. I was like, that's a tricky one because it's like, I don't know.
For the son, let's see, who's a young motherfucker? I don't know. I'll probably have Ali Sadiq be the dad,
That's a good one.
and then
He look, bro. I just watched his special.
two sons.
Yeah, he kind of look. I don't know. He seemed kind of sweet in that one. I don't like he seemed, but he is like,
That nigga 50 something.
yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I was just like,
Probably DC Young Fly as the son. 'Cause it's a comedy.
oh yeah, that would be fine.
And I just seen DC out there in Tacoma. That motherfucker funny for real. Like in real life, he hella funny.
What'd you think of the Ali Sadiq? Special? That shit was fire. He's talking about it.
Hilarious.
That dude, he don't miss at all.
Nah,
don't
he's
miss.
to me, he's catching cat.
Yeah, he is.
Like he's like, ugh. I know they funkin', but like cat.
I think he got cat only because the simple fact is he
got
don't
more shit.
he don't run it. He don't get into trouble. So it's like he don't have times where it's like, oh, we ain't finna get another special from Cat. Because there was a point in time where you were like, damn, Cat ain't finna do no more comedy. He's out here cooked. But yeah,
Or if not Ali Sadiq, Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffin is.
He's underrated. I seen him in Vegas. He was supposed to do an hour.
People don't
Nigga
talk
was-
about him enough.
He was up there for 3 hours
Yeah,
straight. Stand up.
probably just off the top of the dome too.
Yeah,
He ain't-
it was hella
yeah.
funny because he has a motherfucker. He says "nigga hand," and like a hand just comes out from behind the curtain, hands him another drink. And he did that shit hella time. He was drinking tequila and champagne, called it a liquid blunt. That nigga was up there for
that
3
sounds-
hours. Nigga hand.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, it sounds like
No, I haven't tried
the
that.
worst thing you could drink for a 3 hour comedy.
Yeah,
skit.
but that shit was hella funny.
All right. Well, this is about to get cut, but are there any unpopular opinions you have that we should, that the audience should brace for?
No. Just Michael
don't got
Jordan.
no
ain't,
unpopular-
Michael Jordan ain't the GOAT, neither is LeBron.
Okay.
The real one is Akeem Olajuwon.
Well, okay. Okay.
That's it.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Steve Young is better than Joe Montana. Tony
Okay, that's not
Romo.
that
Tony
great.
Romo's the best Cowboys quarterback.
I agree with that too.
I think both. I agree with both of those too.
See, not too much. Jason Kidd is the best point guard.
All right, we're getting a little out there.
Yeah, for the
solid
offense I'd want my team to run, Jason Kidd would be the best. He shoots threes, steals,
that's fair.
pass the ball, no ego.
Like that.
And he can run up and down.
That's fair.
Like that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah.
He's like Westbrook without the bricks.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's jump into some fun stuff.
All right.
If you were a movie character, who would you be?
One of the old niggas. No, I'd probably be Jackie Chan from Drunken Master. That's why I got it tattooed on my arm.
That nigga was lit in that movie. He actually said that was like one of his top movies too, like one of his favorites.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
At first, they were doing a whole bunch of movies. It was like, was it Shanghai Noon, Shanghai Nights? What's the 90 something? I forget.
Rush Hour?
Rumble
in the Bronx.
That, and then I think the top two that he competed was Rumble in the Bronx and then Drunken Master. But I think
Drunken Master's from the 70s.
I think he picked Rumble in the Bronx. I think, but they were neck and neck. Cause like his
Rumble in the
favorite
Bronx
ones.
was good too.
Yeah. Okay. What's one hot take that you stand by no matter what?
Let's see.
Apparently, that Hakeem Olajuwon's the GOAT.
Well, yeah. That and Emmitt Smith's the greatest running back of all time.
That's not a hot take. That's just
Shit. People be hating on that. Adrian Peterson, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders.
Shit, they must have never played fucking into these NFL
Jim
streets.
Yeah.
That's what T would say. You know, old heads, they all think Jim Brown's the GOAT. It's Jim Brown's, O.J. Simpson, and Eric Dickerson.
Nah, man. Emmett, nigga. Emmett.
Facts.
Okay.
Emmett's quarterback was Troy Aikman, and they won like 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah, he was trash. 50%. Same amount of touchdowns as interceptions. Trash.
If you had to describe yourself using only 3 fictional characters, who would you pick?
Fred G. Sanford.
Okay.
Money Mike.
So let me check my Palm Pilot.
And what the fuck? The nigga from Dragon Ball, the old nigga.
Goku? Oh no, Roshi, Master Roshi.
Yep, right there.
Master Roshi was that nigga was chilling on his island.
Minding his
He
motherfucking
knew
business.
ancient kung fu secrets or techniques.
Just chilling. He just wanted to fuck with
Sometimes
some bitches.
compete, or back in the day, he used to compete.
Yeah.
Had hella nudie magazines. It was all about bitches. Like,
But when it came time, he's gonna give you some game and he's gonna flex and be like, nigga, I'll beat your ass.
and he had a raw ass walking stick. Even if I wasn't hurt, that's an old nigga like vibe.
Yeah.
Walking stick.
Yeah, those 3.
Okay, that's a solid 3. If you had to play a song to make someone understand you, what would it be?
Doing It to Death by James Brown.
Doing it to death.
It's like 10 minutes long.
Okay.
But it got a little bit of everything. He's letting other people shine on this song. He's talking shit to other motherfuckers. He's having fun. And he's singing. And the beat go. But it's an old ass song. I heard it on a documentary about Muhammad Ali and George Foreman, the Rumble in the Jungle. And they was performing out there. I was like, damn, that shit go. And I slapped that song probably like maybe once a day.
Didn't they just recently have a show about Rumble in the Jungle? Or that was something else? That was a different event. What's the boxing event that everybody got robbed at or whatever? It's like a Kevin Hart show or some shit. Just recently.
A boxing event?
Yeah. It had Samuel Jackson, Kevin Hart, fucking Terrence Howard.
The movie.
Oh,
The movie.
yeah, that was
What fight was that based off of?
I don't
Because
know.
it was
I never-
Ali and
I never
something.
watched it.
yeah.
But it was like based off of a real
It
event.
was, yeah, I think it is Rumble in the Jungle.
In New York? The one in Africa?
No, it wasn't in Africa.
Yeah, because they fought in Africa.
Yeah, no, it
It
wasn't
could
that
been.
then. It wasn't that. This one I think was in Atlanta.
I haven't seen it, but I've just seen like clips of it.
Yeah, I watched little bits of parts of it, but I know it's based off a real event. It was basically a big boxing event, and a promoter was trying to get all the biggest players. I think he got like all the biggest like drug dealers, like pimps, everybody to come and set them up so they can be robbed.
Damn.
Shit, yeah. And it actually happened or some shit. But
that's dope. That's
but
good.
it was surrounded by a big fight. Like Ali, I guess, was supposed to go there or some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with Kevin Hart movies.
Yeah,
I like him as a stand-up, but
I forgot who I was talking to about it. It might have been you, but I was saying Kevin Hart has to bounce off someone for me to actually think he was funny. Like actually it was at work. Like he's funny, but I think now to me, I don't want to watch Kevin Hart as the main character because he has kind of like the main character syndrome. I think especially from working with The Rock and shit like that. I think he's too big to be the main person.
He's a character of himself.
Like I need it to be like, you know, when Don Chino was like, he's like, yeah, I'm this age, and he's like, damn, yeah, like shit like that's funny because I like him to bounce off of shit like that. Like I don't like him because then he just does the same like or like the little voices and shit like that, or he's screaming 90% of the time. So I like Kevin Hart as like the supporting, like the comic relief type role. But
yeah.
Oh yeah, tell us. So why do you want to work for us? No, I'm just kidding.
Because y'all hiring.
Yeah.
Can you start today?
I'm here.
Okay, we're gonna do another podcast. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, this is you know the end of the trio, but I think we should do one-on-ones a lot more. This one's a little bit different because it was me and Mike, and I know you, so it's kind of like I can't really ask you questions I already fucking know. And Mike, he's pretty much got information from what we just asked. But I mean, I think ultimately it just gets better the more we do podcasts. And these one-on-one episodes are pretty cool to give insight to, you know, the viewers and let them know who we are and shit like that.
Yes.
Especially because it's like they've seen you before, but I don't think people know. Like a lot of niggas be like, that one light-skinned nigga, that nigga's funny. Or they'll be like, who is that nigga? And it's like, it's kind of my brother.
It's me, nigga.
Now I got two light skinned niggas.
Ex-brother-in-law.
Yeah, so it's me and two fucking light skinned niggas on this fucking podcast.
If there's two light skinned people in the building, I'm Mexican.
Okay, that's fair. But you see, we have to have them in two different rooms because it's too much. We can't. If they was in the same room, like we'd have to turn the lights off. It's too much.
I'm Mexican. Yeah. They come up to me all the time and be like, "Brother, you?" I don't know what the fuck you saying, man.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, because my job is 98%. My job is 98% Mexicans.
Okay. Some people be trying to speak Spanish to me, and I do not look like I speak Spanish. I don't get it. I'm like, bro.
The funny part,
maybe it's Cuban or something.
Funny part is I'm one of the tallest people there.
That's okay.
That's why I like
this nigga be feeling good.
That's why I like that job. I'm walking around like
you be like,
you need me to reach this?
Hey, he be walking around on his tippy toes.
I only need one step on the stepping stool.
Yeah, I mean, this one's a little bit shorter. We're at like 32 minutes. I think the ones that me and Mike did, I think we're like an hour, 44 minutes. Just shy of an hour or an hour. But I think we can end it here, you know?
There we go. That's all you need, man. Mm-hmm. Quick.
You got anything to say to the motherfucking audience, to the viewers?
Yeah, man. Interact more.
Yeah.
We be asking questions.
Yeah.
Answer.
Yeah.
We want to hear your shit too.
Or backwards.
Yeah.
Ask questions and we answer.
Yeah. If you guys want, you know, questions answered, leave a comment. You know, put it on any platform you listen to. You can fucking comment on Spotify. Join our Discord. That's where we want you guys to be at. We want to build a community in the Discord. The Discord is a hub. Basically, it's going to have categories that you can click on. You can just share TikToks, topics. You can even leave a voice memo. Like, we want you guys to be in that bitch. We've had a couple people, you know, drop stuff in there. We actually should check it before we end this, but
is the link in the bio?
Yes, the link is actually in the description. So
that's important.
Yeah, it's in all our videos. It's even in the description if you're listening on audio platforms. It's in the description as well. So, you know, click that motherfucker. Also, like the video, subscribe. You know, we only got like, I think it was like 6 subscribers to the YouTube channel, but I've talked to more than 6 people in person. So, where you at?
Like, hey man, let me tell y'all this. Mm-hmm. It's free to cheer for other people. Mm-hmm. And And the more people you cheer for, the more people can cheer for you.
Yep,
So
that's
do that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Also, don't wait till it's too late, because when we popping, we ain't gonna be able to see you. And I'm like, we gonna pay attention to the motherfuckers who were there in the beginning.
Yeah. Who's Johnny Appleseed 123? I don't know.
Yeah, no.
You don't know
who that is.
Yeah. No hablo.
Yeah.
But let me leave y'all with this. Fuck your couch. You know what that mean? That mean get off that motherfucker. Go do something. Go have some experiences so you can come back and talk about it.
And you gonna feel better, bro. Motherfuckers be depressed and shit, but you don't do nothing to do. Yeah.
When was the last time you smelled like outside? Ask yourself that.
When was the last time you got your shoes dirty?
Hold on. First off, I still don't know what outside actually smells like, but
outside.
Oh, you one of these people, bro.
But I'm saying, like, okay, I know what this is, but like, I don't know.
That's because you over there. You ain't got real fresh air like that. Like,
no, that's all they got is fresh air.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm talking about like
got fresh air.
I'm talking about that like, it's finna rain out.
It smell like outside. Smell like must and trees and gas
and dirt
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be a little dirty.
Yeah, man. Just hop outside. Go play with a stick or something.
Outside smell like what you don't want the inside of your house to smell like. So whatever, when you come in your house and you be mad, that's outside. You gotta leave it outside. You can't bring it inside.
So
don't forget, the older you are, the more you need to play like a kid. Because life is, difficult.
Yep.
Shit happens.
Just start tightening up too.
You need to remember to go play outside sometimes.
Yeah.
But now that you older, now you can go play with real guns instead of like fake shit. You can go shoot it, boom, boom. You can go fishing. You can skip some rocks.
Shit.
Yeah.
Go on a hike.
And you can do it when you want to.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, save some rocks. You ever pick up a rock? When's the last time you pick up a rock? I ain't talking about like vibes, like the crystals, like type shit. I'm talking about literally just walking out, pick up a rock. Like this bitch smooth as hell.
Do mushrooms, man.
Yeah, do mushrooms.
Become one with them.
Mike's like, I don't know.
You ain't never fuck with mushrooms?
Nah.
You should, man. Not a whole lot.
No.
Not a whole lot.
No.
Yeah,
Not a whole lot at one time, but just like a little bit.
Microdose.
No.
Yeah, just microdose.
No.
Look, if it's good enough for them to give it to like war veterans to help them deal with their bullshit, then you just try it just a little bit. Not too much where you get to see and shit, but just enough so you can relax.
A good microdose, you don't notice it. You just realize that you've had a good day. It's almost like a mood enhancer. It's like, damn, today went by pretty good. Like, I'm just really good.
Yeah. You'll become at peace.
Yeah. All right. Well, this has been another episode of the I Feel Like podcast. We out. Yeah.
And remember,
take your word for
one thumb for fun. 2 if she's cool. Or 1.5.
1.5.